this is Threshold Training's workout day 4. Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Tuesday, November 3rd. Today's workout, we are going through some overhead pressing work through the split jerk or the push press. We are continuing to progress in load with this lift. We're doing 5 sets of 2 split jerk or 2 push press based on the movement you need to work on. We're going to do this from the rack. If you did this last week, try to stick with the movement that you did. If you did not, then choose the one you need to work on the most. It could be the split jerk because we need to work on getting our feet out from underneath us quickly, or it could be the push press because we need to work on our timing and our lockout position, bringing our chest and head through the window. So either or based off your strength and weaknesses. Load is going to be at 85% of the 2 rep max that we found a couple weeks ago. If you don't know what that is, we're just looking for a weight that challenges your technique, but that you know you won't fail the lift. It might change your technique because the load is a little heavier, but again, you won't miss the lift, either lift. 90 seconds or 2 minutes between sets so that we have plenty of time to coach you guys and we can really hone in on our technique here. So movement-wise, split jerk, we'll start in the front rack position as is the push press. The first motion is essentially the same. To get in that front rack position does not need to be very high. Our elbows don't need to be very high like a front squat. We just need to have our elbows in front of the bar and our shoulders are hugging that bar so that the front rack is created so the bar can rest there as you dip and drive. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to come straight down with a vertical torso, so knees go forward and out. Then we will either jump launch and lock out our knees as in a push press, or we will drive and push ourselves underneath the bar, landing in a split position. Notice that as I landed in that split position, okay, both knees are bent. My rear knee is just behind my hip there. Right? It is not way behind, and I'm pushing my torso forward. And then I recovered once I was stable, front foot first, back foot second. On that push press, you should have seen my chest and head come through the window of my shoulders versus staying behind my shoulders as I pressed and locked out. From here, we're going to go into some upper body muscular endurance work. We have 10 minutes on the clock. You essentially have 3 movements as a buy-in, and then in the time remaining, you are doing a couple of pull-ups or muscle-ups and ab mat sit-ups. Here's how it runs. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to perform 30 dual dumbbell shoulder to overhead. Shoulder to overhead implies I can get the dumbbells from my shoulder to the overhead position however I choose. Strict press, push jerk, or split jerk. Given the load, as prescribed, 40 pounds for males, 25 for females in both arms, right? We advise a push press or a push jerk. This should be a load that you can do, this shoulder to overhead, almost all 30 in a row. If not, then 2 sets. From there, you're going to take the dumbbells, keep them both overhead, and perform a dual dumbbell overhead alternating lunge. And then from there, we'll put our dumbbells by our sides and perform 30 dual dumbbell box step overs. So here's how these movements will go. I'll start with a shoulder to overhead. I'll have my 2 dumbbells. I'll either perform a push press, down, up, finish overhead, so dumbbells are stacked over the torso, not in front or out to the side, right? Biceps are hugging the ears. Then from there, I'm going to go through my lunge. Right? Dumbbell supported overhead, going through my lunge, alternating legs. As I lunge, press up against the dumbbells, step forward so that your entire foot's on the ground and your knees over your ankle, and step back. And this is going to be the hardest part, but step back so that you don't arch and move your torso back. your torso stays rigid, dumbbells stay rigid, shoulders stay rigid as you move back. So there's no change in the waist up, and only the waist and below is doing the movement or doing the single leg movement. From there, I will take my dumbbells, again ideally the same load, put them on my sides, and I will step over a box, 2 feet on the box, back and forth 30 times, so no one stepping and no clearing the box. You do not have to step up all the way, although you can. You can also traverse over the box sideways. That's fine too. Now, once you are done, in the time remaining of those 10 minutes, you will do as many rounds as you can of 3 muscle-ups. You choose bar or ring, or 8 pull-ups. You can do 8 pull-ups as well, 8 kipping pull-ups, and then 15 ab mat sit-ups. For the gymnastics today, you're looking for a movement that you can do all the reps in 1 or 2 sets consistently. You're using the ab mat to get a little bit of a breather, but keep in mind that when our abs are tired, it makes kipping that much harder. Okay, so don't be afraid to, after those ab mat sit-ups, take 10 to 15 seconds, rest, go to your bar, shake it out, and get focused on your kip for today. We can sub in ring rows or jumping pull-ups as needed to get a nice metabolic response from these movements. If you're choosing pull-ups, let's make sure that when we're on the top of the pull-up and we pulled our chin over that bar, our feet are in front of us. Okay? So we're establishing a hollow position. When we push away, feet are still in front of us. When we start to fall towards our arch, that's when our feet will come behind us. On our muscle-ups today, if we're choosing to do muscle-ups, be sure that you're patient with your straight arm pull and that you're not bending your arm early, right? Very similar to a clean, right? We're not bending our arm early and then using our hips. We're gonna use our legs and our hips to get ourselves up. As we pull down, then we will bend the arm to pull us further. On the second thing, really make sure that when you are kipping for your muscle-ups, that you really kick the legs up so you can elevate your hips towards the rings or the bar and get enough height to flip over and get your center of mass over your hands. Okay, that is the workout for today. Enjoy your Tuesday and have fun.